Okay, so as I was saying, game is FTL. I need you guys to suggest a ship. What ship, what layout we want. And you know what? We even get to name our crew members. So I might have to take part in a little bit of that. We're just going to set up and do a casual little playthrough. Do I want to go on easy or do I want to go on normal? I don't want to go on hard. Easy kind of lets you explore at a leisurely pace. Normal is a bit of a challenge, but not super much, so it's no huge deal. We can do random ship. That's a thing. Random ship. All right, we've got Aerolimax, however you pronounce that, with the slugs. I don't know. Let's just see what happens with this. We need to change the name of the stream though, because this is definitely no longer a Gemcraft stream. This is an FTL stream. FTL, faster than light, one of the greatest time wasters ever created. I don't even want to think about how many hours I have spent on this game total. Let's see. We are done modifying the streams. All right, so by now chat should have come up, so let's hear it. What do we need to pick? The only one that I have seen as a suggestion is to go random ship. So I'm just gonna like page through here for a minute and just reminisce. It's been a little while since I've been here. We need to figure out what's going on. So we've got the crystal ships, which are, I have never been a huge fan of playing. A lot of times if I play, I just go heavy gunner. And I'll either take this one, whatever the name of it is. Is it the Federation ship? Whatever it's called. Or I will take the Kestrel. And I will go for the layout there. Yeah, it's the one I was on. The B layout that has 4 lasers. Because this is just incredibly overwhelming in the early part of the game, so you're able to kill pretty much anybody that you come across, and then you can just upgrade the hell out of your weapon systems as you move forward, and it works out super, super well. So this is an option. Are turn-based strategy games allowed? Some. I'm not a huge turn-based guy, but it does occasionally take my fancy. Depends on the game. It really does. I'm up for playing pretty much any type of strategy game as long as it's, you know, an attractive option. So the red crystal ship, which one is that? That one? Oh, that's one of the teleporting ships. Got no weapon systems. Oh, that is rather unappealing, but we can try it. These are the guys that have the lockdown ability, correct? They are able to seal themselves off in a room and kill stuff off. And then they do have the reduced suffocation. Yes, reduced suffocation damage and movement speed reduced by 20%. 125 max health. So let's just, let's try this. You know what? I have never actually tried this ship in the entire time I've been playing FTL. We're just going to give it a go. I'm going to go on easy. We're just going to kind of peruse our way through the galaxy and see what all we can discover. So, you know the drill. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector. Let's see, get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up, yada, yada, yada. So if you have not ever played FTL before, you're missing out on something fantastic. You should definitely go pick up the game right freaking now and begin playing it. I don't think there should be a human being alive who hasn't picked up this particular one. And now we need to figure out a route. So my normal strategy is to go to where I connect to the most planets and then just kind of start zigzagging around from there. So we're going to go over here. We have 1 level of shield. We are paused. There is a rebel scout. We can either intervene and defend, or avoid the conflict. Now, one bad thing about this is that if I don't really have the ability to take on a drone because the automated scouts don't have air on board and I have no way to destroy the ship, which is a huge bummer. I need a weapons system. So we're going to kind of miss out on this opportunity and we're going to move on. I don't have anything else tagged, but if I go down this way, I can connect to a couple new planets. That's not a whole lot of options. Let's go here. That connects me to the most planets that I have not yet visited. Let's go there. See what shows up on the radar. Ooh, that's a beautiful background. The beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station. No one hails your ship. So we've got an empty map. Let's move on over this way, I think. Yes. All right, you arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. So we are going to board and look for survivors, I think. Let's see, all around you is the stench of death and decay. The life sign readings must have been a malfunction because you really doubt anything could be alive right here. We got a little scrap for our trouble. Ooh, now this is what I'm looking for. We got 43 credit in the bank, so a store doesn't really do me much good, but there is a distress signal, which gives us the opportunity for a mission, and we'll be able to earn some money from that. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire. The repair crew can't approach it without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. So I have a teleport ability. Maybe that will be useful. I don't think so because I usually have another option down here in blue. So let's promise to help. Yes! I did not realize that we had cloaking. Cloaking is awesome. We'll use cloaking to disable the system, and for our troubles, we get some fuel, some credits, and a missile. So not a bad dealio. We're up to 50 credits now. And look, there's another distress signal. We can hop on our merry little way over there and maybe even get something else. So let's see. We have a disease spreading. They're setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. We need to... Let's send in the crew to help control the crowds, because I think with the Rockmen... Nope. They get away without an injury, and we quickly leave. Okay, so no luck there. We're going to have to backtrack. I made a bad choice. So let's go through the nebula, and we'll be able to hit the store up long before the rebel fleet catches up. Did you know that if you mind control an enemy, then you can teleport them onto your ship? I did not know that. That is kind of hilarious. That's great. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. So do we attempt to follow them? Let's lock on to their life signs with the teleporter, because that is a special ability. Beam the Federation crew aboard, and one gladly joins your crew. So we've got Walker. Now these little guys, are they Zoltans? I can't remember what they're called. They're glowy green energy things, and they can power up portions of the ship, and it is quite a useful gadget. So we're going to run over here. The nebula is apparently disabling my cameras. That's a little bit of a bother, but I don't think it's going to cause any major issues. Let's go to the store and see if we can buy a gun. That is all I ever want in life. Find yourself surrounded by mysterious alien vessels. So we've got a chain laser, which takes time to spin up, but after 3 volleys, it only takes 7 seconds to fire. 16-second charge time, which is very, very high. We've got a fire beam, which is not super useful unless we start dropping the shields, and we have a swarm missile. And we do have 2 missiles already in the bank. What's on page 2? We have a drone recovery arm. Ooh, do we want to start a drone system? I do know about most of the mechanics in this, like about the fact that you need to max up veterancy. So, anywho, we should probably get a weapon, I'm thinking, and the chain laser is the only one available, and that's very expensive for a not too great weapon. What I'm going to do is the drone recovery arm is not a super common find. So I'm actually going to buy a drone recovery augmentation. And that is just going to sit in our banks until we can afford a drone system, and then we'll go for combat drones. So I think that's how we're going to approach this. All right, I'm going to make a jump here. Do I have enough time for 5 jumps? I don't think so. Let's go to the unvisited location and kind of jump around a little bit and see what we can do. Oh, crap. Jumped into an asteroid field. All right, so we have a fight on our hands, and I'm not actually going to be able to do much there. So we are going to activate stealth. There we go. Oh, we can just wait it out. He doesn't have a shield, and he's in an asteroid field. He'll just take all of the damage. Nice. I can just sit back, relax, not do a dang thing in the world. Just wait for the other drone to die. I'm gonna get some free scrap out of this. Sweet. All right, so you are on engines. What are the abilities? We've got piloting, engine, shield, weaponry, repair, and fighting. So we've got weaponry. Let's put him on the shields, actually. No, we're gonna put him on weaponry. Quite a bit of scrap. We're going to put him on weaponry because he will give us an extra little boost over there. We're going to activate... we have a free energy. So that is good. You are Lauren, and you have no veterancy yet. So we're going to put you in shields. This is coming together. Let us jump out of the asteroid field before something awful happens. Yes, vanilla FTL. No, it has the expansion on, I think. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens. You can still see the remains of the dying ship sparking and breaking apart. That is some colorful imagery. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. We are going to investigate this freaking battlefield, and I shouldn't have. As you approach the wreckage, a Mantis ship screams into the system, either sensing prey or to finish the job its fellows started. So let's evaluate this thing. We're going to stealth as soon as we can. We don't have to worry about teleporting, so come on, and stealth. All right, so there we go. We're missed, and we've got to recharge on that. So do we want to jump over? I think we do. We're going to take you... and you, and actually, let's send all of them. We're going to send the Zoltan to pilot the ship. There we go. We have beam weaponry to worry about. Let's go ahead and go for the weapons room. And we're going to, well, there's no point in locking down because everybody's already in here. But the advantage is that they have an NG and we do not. So he is going to be severely lacking in combat skills. Let's go over to shields. Ew, he broke. Can I teleport back? Apparently not. Please, there we go. That was frighteningly bad. Okay. This is where not having played in quite some time. There it is. Okay, I was looking for it in the abilities down here. All right, save your... Nope. Where is the lockdown ability that this guy has? Where is lockdown? Right there. I have to go in. Hotkey P. That is what I needed. And do I have... Yes, I have health facilities. Oh my goodness. That boarding was shorter lived than Firefly. That is very apt. Very apt indeed. All right. So I think we're just going to vacate the premises because I lost a lot of stuff in a very embarrassing manner. And we're just going to fly right into the sun because apparently that's how this thing goes. So we're going to cloak as quickly as we can. And we're going to leave you on the engines because I think that's where you were. Yeah, no, you were the pilot, actually. Well, we're going to train you on engines because that's where you're going to be from now on. We just got to wait for things to spool up and hope that we don't die in a horrible fire before we can transfer. Multiple fires on board. Well, we're just going to drain the airlocks because there's nothing vital in here. I don't actually have any weaponry. And we're good. There we go. Sweetness. And almost charged. So we're going to be able to get out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right before the flare. And jump. Did it actually hit us? I think it might have hit us. Nope, we're good. All right, so you're going to go in for repairs. And we are going to jump into the next sector. Now let's explore one more place. We'll have time to come back. A rebel scout, a forward scout. Come on now. Well, we have got a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do is we are not going to do that because he is our own system. So we have a drone. That's a bit of a frustration. So we're going to cloak and try to get away from that. And I really don't have a whole lot of ability to teleport. What I need to do is upgrade my sensor systems so that I can actually see where the opposing crew members are. Either that or I need to just flat out restart this thing because I have gotten off to a horrible start. No! Not the engines. That is literally the worst thing that could have gone down right now. And yeah. Okay. Welp. We'll just have to get this figured out. You can come back over here. You will run back once you get done. I am in a pretty freaking awful position at the moment. Jump. And we are going to be in the midst of the fleet. Dang it. All right, I think we might be in for a bad time here. I am going to fail horribly and completely. We've got intruders detected. Where they are, though, is the mystery. Where you at, guys? Where you at? Didn't have time to fix all of my stuff. In shields? Nope, right there. Oh, it's only one. All right, so we're going to go back. We've lost oxygen, and hull is at less than half. I think we have officially lost this. Yup, we're done. All right, so the problem with this is that I'm not used to using a teleporter. So we're going to restart, and we're going to pick a different ship, one with a pile of guns. You know the drill, guys. Reset a couple of things. I will be right back.